Millie has no respect for Sherlock.
Just let it happen!
Oh, this is so
It could have worked!
No!
Millie and I make fun of one another a lot on set.
Henry Cavill and Millie Bobby Brown have grown a very close relationship since filming for the first installment of Enola Holmes, and with the release of the second film, we have seen these two grow even closer and even speak about a special brother and sister relationship in real life that has stemmed from them playing brother and sister titles in the film.
Stay away, and you're breaking out of prison, and you have the whole police force chasing after you.
Spitting?
Yes. Is that a stroke?
And with all these moments, there also come times when they poke fun at one another. Millie takes her first jab at Henry Cavill when asked if she has ever gotten him to do any kinds of TikToks, and her response is pretty funny.
Ali, it is honestly like getting a brick wall to move. It's not gonna happen unless I get a sledgehammer and just get in there.
But before we get into more of these moments, some trivia for you about Millie. What other small roles from TV shows has Millie been in before her main role in Stranger Things? Leave your answer in the comments down below and stick around till the end of the video to find out if your answer was correct.
What was Millie Bobby Brown's first movie that I was in?
Enola Holmes 2 follows the story of the sleuth as she attempts to start her own detective agency without as much success as her brother. However, the sleuth gets her first case in which she has to find a missing match girl, Sarah Chapman, in London, while her brother, Sherlock, works on a case of his own. Unbeknownst to the siblings, the cases are linked.
Teasing me with the threat of TikTok videos on Enola 1. And so I definitely lent pretty heavily into Enola when I was being drunk Sherlock.
With all of the interviews they have done together as well, there have been some games they have played together in promotion of the film, like answering some interesting questions such as, what came first, the chicken or the egg? And while Henry is given his explanation, Millie's face speaks for itself.
And you do a classic.
Yes, that is me all the time to Henry.
You would have a creature that was not a chicken lay something, and what came out of it would be its evolved state, so it would be a chicken.
Henry Cavill even spoke about the relationship and what it was like on set and just whenever they got together in general.
She was doing the classic.
You would have a creature that was not a chicken lay something, and what came out of it would be its evolved state, so it would be a chicken.
Yeah.
While attempting to do a recap of the first film, Enola Holmes, Millie kind of messes up doing the monologue and Henry kind of jumps in.
Enola Holmes follows the younger sister of the famous and very muscular detective Sherlock Holmes. Yes, Sherlock Holmes. This guy.
Interestingly enough, in both films, Henry Cavill's version of Sherlock Holmes continued a running gag of not remembering Lestrade's first name, much to the inspector's annoyance.
There's such a cute moment between you and Millie Bobby Brown at the Enola Holmes 2 premiere. What was it like getting to work with her again?
I love working with Millie.
With all the scenes with Millie and Henry together, we can see the chemistry between them, so much so that they don't tend to get upset even when there is some roasting going on, even if it's just for gags.
Oh, it's my next film. Damsel.
There you go.
But it's all right.
I follow your career very closely.
Do you?
Yes, but I did not know about that.
But real quick, make sure you guys check out our Instagram page, linked down in the description. There's a ton of interview moments and memes, so make sure you check it out and give us a follow.
I would have enjoyed being fed by, you know.
Anyone. Yeah. Carrot.
And of course, Millie does take another jab at Henry.
Well, he's an introvert, and I'm not, so that in itself, I just tease him on my loudness, and I just make him really uncomfortable.
Henry also spoke about the comparisons about their real-life relationship being compared to their on-screen one.
Millie has no respect for Sherlock. She would never just do what Sherlock says. And so, for example, what's going on here?
He also gets a chance to take a jab at Millie as well on Good Morning America.
Who's more likely to be the troublemaker sibling?
Oh.
Yeah, me.
Oh, that was easy.
100%.
Henry is very focused and, like I said, dedicated. Me, yeah,
I'm like squirrel. Like it's like that's me. You know, I'm one of those people.
Henry Cavill has spoken about the future of his career in terms of The Witcher and the possibility of Enola Holmes 3. According to Screen Rant, Henry Cavill has announced that he will be leaving the Netflix fantasy series The Witcher, but not necessarily Enola Holmes 3.
Why are you talking to that crab?
It's a horse, brother.
How do you know it has a brother?
While passing the role of The Witcher's Geralt of Rivia over to Liam Hemsworth, Cavill has also announced his returns to Superman in the DCU. While Enola Holmes 2 is far from the book-accurate adaptation that Henry Cavill wanted for The Witcher, the movie sequel clearly did something right to ellocate the return of the actor as Millie Bobby Brown's on-screen brother.
No, but I'm like a brother instead of really like I'm not really a sister. I'd be more like a brother if I
wouldn't know.
Okay, well, we could say,
I know this one.
do you? Wait.
That's what I was doing. I was waiting.
Talk about Enola Holmes 3 has already been talked about since the release of the second film. Surely fans would love to see Henry Cavill and Millie Bobby Brown on screen again with how much chemistry they have together, but only time will tell on whether or not a third film is in the works.
The Rainbow Room.
In the Rainbow Room.
Did you watch season 4?
I have not got around to it just yet.
You follow my career, do you?
I do. Is that true? Mostly of sand? Are they just very tall sandcastles? I mean...
If you think of it like that, it's really up
you could...
to you.
Yeah.
Since both of these films have created quite a stir for fans in terms of the reviews, it's more than likely that Enola Holmes 3 is more possible than one might think.
Crab! Why are you... It's not a crab.
221 Baker Street?
That's my house. Which way are we going? Is the camera in the way?
He's a mess.
In the first film's debut weekend, Enola Holmes was the second most watched item on Netflix. Behind the television series Ratched Over, its first 5 days, it was the most watched film on Netflix.
Is cereal a soup?
No.
No, because it would require cereal to be in milk in a bowl for it to even be close
It's
to
not
a soup.
one substance, there's 2 different ingredients.
I mean, there are other ingredients in soup.
And as far as the answer to our trivia question, previously, Millie mostly had small roles on television on series such as NCIS and Grey's Anatomy. Stranger Things catapulted her into the national spotlight overnight, and the beginning of a film career with the major role of Madison Russell in Godzilla, King of the Monsters.
Hang it up now. I gotta take a leak.
Eggs, toast, and what was once bacon.
And which do you recommend?
The toasted eggs. First movie I was in, Godzilla, King of the Monsters.
Henry and Millie have worked alongside each other for about 4 years now, given the time of production for the first installment before its release. And over those years, Millie and Henry have created such a special relationship, one that viewers can notice on screen as well.
All the time. Henry will go into this very long spiel about how he loves something, and that something is something I know nothing about, and so then I begin to sleep and snore.
And throughout her antics on and off screen, Henry Cavill is not blind to Millie's work off screen with co-producing and does praise her on her work.
She is both a 16-year-old and a 35-year-old at the same time, and she flip-flops between the two.
But on the other hand, he does go on to take another jab at her obsession with the Love Island TV show.
Come out of a scene and she's been crying or laying down an excellent performance, and then she'll switch over to talking about reality TV, Love Island, and TikTok videos, and trying to convince me to dance in a TikTok video for her.
I like to sing a lot, and I like to talk to him about reality dating shows, and he's just not interested. And that's me teasing him in a very violent way. That's like stage 1.
There is a scene in the movie where Enola takes her after an evening of drinking. It turns out the two stars could not keep a straight face while filming the scene and kept cracking jokes. In another moment, the two stars were filming a fight scene and how they couldn't help but act silly while tackling one another. These are the moments that make you realize just how silly they can be with each other.
Oh, are you hurt? I'm sorry.
She's such a bombastic personality. People always say, oh, we end up behaving just like our characters, but we really are. We're like brother and sister.
So what do you guys think about all this? Do you enjoy seeing these moments of these two, and what do you think about the relationship development over the years? Let us know what your thoughts are in the comments down below. Make sure you subscribe with notifications on for more videos just like this. That's it for today though. We'll see you all next time with a brand new video.
You'll always be my baby.